Warriors fall 45-27. Joe Abramson along with Rod Beard, Tony Ortiz as well. Rod, that was just a second quarter that fell apart, and that told the story of the game.
Yeah, and coaches always talk about it's one little thing, and it's about change and sudden change and how you react to sudden change. And you can't predict the snap that's going to go over the punter's head, but that really felt like it changed the entire tenor of this game, where you felt like you could play toe-to-toe with Grand Valley, the top team, top defense in the GLIAC and one of the best in the country. But when you give them points offensively, we saw how prolific their offense can be. And when you give them easier opportunities, you're just fighting an uphill battle with that.
You know, and you come in with a plan. You're going to control the ball. You're going to control the clock. And it brings up the old Mike Tyson saying, everybody's got a plan till they get hit in the mouth.
Yeah, and
that's what happened.
And you get hit in the mouth with that first touchdown, and then you get another quick two-play drive to go right after that in the 97-yard touchdown, and you're down 21-0, and you haven't really given up a long drive. It just feels kind of hollow and empty.
A lot of highlights in this game. Let's take a look at as many as we can. Start with that. Well, it's a highlight for Grand Valley, not for the Warriors. A snap over the head of the punter, Taylor McCarty, and this led to a very quick touchdown drive, capped off by a 5-yard Marty Carter touchdown run.
Yeah, and this is the one that we talked about earlier, where it's just you're flowing everybody to the left of the offense, and then you just cut back right and find some pay dirt. Marty Carter with his first of many touchdowns today.
3 of them, actually. This one going deep. Dodson's got 2 catches this year. He's got 2 touchdowns. That's one of them. And then you come back after pinning them deep after a punt at their own 3. The very first play, Carter's off to the races for 97 yards. 11 carries, 223 yards, or 218 yards, excuse me. That's 19.8 yards per carry. That's a big part of it. By the way, he caught a couple passes for 22.
I mean, you can make up a number for the game that he played. It just the eye test just says that he had a really, really good game.
Video game stuff. And Austin Parity, young man from Birmingham Seaholm, with his first touchdown. And that takes you in 31-0 at halftime, and you think, okay, you better stop them right away, and they didn't.
Yeah, and Grand Valley just showed. Bart Williams had a nice game himself. Just nice little pass right over the middle here. Williams 10 of 13 for 142.
Yeah, Nick Kaiser with that one, his 6th touchdown catch of the season, the tight end. And at that point, you're down 38-0, and you know you're in problem. This time, DJ Zazula fakes the give to Romello Brown, takes it in himself. That gets the Warriors on the board late in the 3rd quarter. But again, Marty Carter, 68 yards this time.
Yeah, and he's just so slick. We were trying to think of comparisons. Maybe it's a Bo Jackson, but this is just – it's almost Barry Sanders-ish, the way that he's got that speed. Once he gets through the hole and accelerates, you're not catching him.
Yeah, he's just – how do you stop a guy – if a guy's getting 19 yards to carry, you're in trouble. Demetrius Stinson lines up in the Mustang formation at quarterback, gets it down to the 1-yard line. Hey, you do that kind of work, you deserve to get the touchdown, and he does.
Yeah, just a quick handoff here, and Stinson does the rest of the work to get in the end zone. Ball came loose, but it was after he crossed the plane to the goal line. 2nd touchdown for the Warriors.
Then Manny Mendoza, huge game, 7 catches, 92 yards, and that touchdown.
Yeah, quick slant, and he showed me a lot today with his blocking, his ability to create an opening with the slant.
Warriors got the onside kick. Blazek picked it up, can't advance it. Warriors ball right there at midfield. That led to a touchdown pass to Derice Roberson. DJ Zazula, 2 touchdown passes, 1 touchdown rush. He went 17 for 27 for 204. But you look at those total yards, and it's the rushing yards that stand out.
How do you score 45 points and you only have 17 minutes of possession and you didn't score a defensive touchdown? It's just fuzzy numbers here.
How do you score 45 points? Remember, a touchdown is a first down, and you only have 16 first downs because they're all long.
They're all just long, big plays, and you only had 5 third downs in this game. The numbers just defy the logic here of what really went on. 41 plays, 45 points. That's just insanity to look at, but that's the way that Grand Valley will do you. They will absolutely just beat you down with their quick play, quick strike efficiency, and then they just have big playmakers all over the place.
Here's the deal. They're Grand Valley. They're one of the elite programs in the country in Division II.
Absolutely.
They're ranked 7th in the country. If you're healthy, you have to bring your A game.
Yeah.
If you're not healthy, you really have to bring your A game, and the Warriors didn't.
You have to bring your A game and not make mistakes. Yeah. And that one key snap was the mistake that led to that. And, again, giving up a couple of big plays and full marks and full credit to Grand Valley for what they were able to do. This isn't about Wayne State making mistakes. It's just what started the snowball rolling downhill for the Warriors, that they never were able to bring their A game because you've got to overcome more than just Grand Valley themselves.
Yeah, and I do think, that bad snap was the start of it. Then you have the punt that travels way down after the punter makes a great save on another bad snap. You downed him at the 3. You're thinking, okay, well, 3-and-out him. We're going to get the ball at the 30. We're going to score. And on the first play, he busts it. And I think that kills any emotion that you might have been able to build, any momentum you could have gotten. That ended it, too.
But that was one of the keys is Grand Valley needed to get out on top very, very quickly. Wayne State wanted to keep it close and be very deliberate with what they were doing. And they did that the first couple of possessions. But then when you let Grand Valley score, you're going to make it harder on yourself, and you're not going to beat a team like Grand Valley when you're making mistakes and you can't force any turnovers from them.
Absolutely. Hey, the Warriors, they're going to have to bounce back, and they've got a week to do it. They'll be here next week at Adams Field. We'll have it for you on CN 900. Warriors against the Northwood Timberwolves.
Homecoming.
Rod and Tony will be here. I won't. Kevin Brickmark will be sitting in. I'll be back in a few weeks on the 28th. For Mike Johnson, our director, for Tony Ortiz, for Rod Beard, for our entire hardworking crew here at Comcast, I'm Joe Abramson reminding you the final score, Grand Valley 45, Wayne State 27. You've been watching Wayne State football on CN 900.